Please, you are outside, make your way in.
Permanent Secretary ICT Jerome Oching, while addressing the session, emphasized that it is high time the ministry looks into institutionalizing the Big Four agenda and looking beyond His Excellency President Kenyatta's term. This, he said, will build capacity for the agenda in the future while creating jobs.
I would want us to go beyond that and actually say, fine, we are talking about the Big Four agenda. I would want us to focus on institutionalizing these successes, that we don't only look at the 4 or 5 years that are ahead of us, we look at beyond the 5 years of the president's term, that the Big Four agenda will be institutionalized within government, and that in the coming years again, we are able to continue with the projects and the programs that we are talking about. So again, that is also embedded on both the policy environment and also on the legal environment, so that it becomes institutionalized within government, it becomes institutionalized within our country, that these are the things we'll be doing moving forward to ensure that we are able to provide the requisite environment to do the Big Four.
Food security being one of the pillars of the Big Four agenda equally depends on IT.
Thank you so much for joining us. Let's appreciate him as well.
Chris Senanu, Managing Director Telcom Limited, said for food security to be achieved, the ICT ministry must provide farmers with data to guide them through the agricultural seasons.
I believe ICT plays starting from analyzing the soil to understand what it's good for and what type of nutrients it needs. It moves on to then advising, using that data set to advise a farmer in terms of the seasonal, what to plant and what to use to protect. More importantly, giving the farmer information as to what's the best price they can get for their produce, whether to sell direct to the end user and or to sell through a wholesaler, and then the logistics to get that those farming produces to the right place.
Senanu further added that for a long time, middlemen in the agricultural sector have ripped farmers off their hard-earned profit. With ICT, however, farmers will be able to make the most out of their produce.
There's always been a challenge in farmers getting good pricing. And this is because you have middle people who will buy from the gate of the farm, and obviously they are the ones who make the most of the margin. So if you are able to, when we are able to provide a marketplace where farmers can actually sell direct, be it online or through some kind of commodity exchange, then you end up with a farmer being able to get more for their produce. So that's the farmer's dilemma. Can I get my right implements? Can I get my right seedlings? Can I get a good price? On the end of the end user, we also want quality. And so the issue is that where can I get this produce from?
Another pillar in the Big Four agenda is affordable housing, where the government intends to roll out at least 500,000 units by 2022.
We're certainly embracing fully IT.
Tuleleneye, IT advisor to the Principal Secretary Housing, said that ICT will play an integral role in building smart and functional homes for Kenyans.
One of our design principles is that all the homes that we're going to be designed by, whether it's private sector or public partners such as the National Housing Corporation, they need to be fiber ready. That's not just making sure that in your house we've created the trunking. It is also ensuring that we have enabled, in partnership with ICT, with the Ministry of ICT as well as yourselves as ICT Authority, is to encourage all the service providers to be terminating their services as near as possible to our estates, especially those that were previously not covered. And for us, it is not just about allowing access to internet for the homes. It's also about encouraging Internet of Things, connected homes. We want to be able to ensure that we can assess how people use their electricity, for example, as well as water. So that requires some level of connectivity.
The ICT ministry clearly plays a big role in the realization of the development agenda of any nation. Question is, 4 years down the line, will these progressive ideas have helped the Big Four agenda manifest into a reality for Kenyans?